Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Coach T with Chicago Bears 360 back with another live video from you. Listen, I was planning on to come on at 4. Y'all saw the schedule out there. I saw plenty of y'all already in the chat. But guess what? The boss needed something. And so when the boss needs something, you got to log on and get a boss what he needs. But listen, y'all know what it is today, man. We have comparing the game plans for Detroit. We're going to look at the Getsy tape versus the Shane Waldon tape live on the show. We're going to do about 45 minutes of tape. We're going to look at it, and I'm going to do 15 minutes or so talking and answer questions in the chat, and we're going to get you up out of here. So hang out with me for about an hour or so, man. I promise to make it a good show for you. Y'all know what's next, man. Your boy Coach Boone always has it on lock, man. We try to make it.
We will be perfect in every aspect of the game. You drop a pass, you run a mile. You miss a blocking assignment, you run a mile. You fumble the football, and I will break my foot off in your John Brown hind parts. And then you will run a mile. Perfection.
Hey, cue the intro, maestro. Let's go.
Life like chess, move to pieces, you know I roll in silence. On the road to them Benjis, I fill my teeth with diamonds. I'm high as fuck in the sky, you would've thought I'm pilot. I'm from Chicago, it get ugly, fill the streets with violence. Life like chess, move to pieces, you know I roll in silence.
Past, present, future. We bear down.
Hey, so what's up, everybody? It's your boy Coach T with Chicago Bears 360 back with you again. Listen, this is the comparing game plans for the Detroit Lions. We're gonna take a look at Luke Getsy's game plan of how he chose to attack the Detroit Lions versus one of the hottest names in the coaching world right now. Your boy Shane Waldron is one of the hottest names in coaching right now. We're gonna take a look at their tape head to head. I'm gonna let y'all draw your own conclusions, man. Right? Because this is what coaches do, man. This is what coaches do. Let me take this off real fast because I want to make a point before I come into this tape. Too cool. Because this is the coachism. This is a standard for any coach, any level. You should be watching the tape of previous opponents, and you definitely want to take the tape of an opponent that defeated. What is going on with this thing right here? It's driving me nuts. It's the military in me. I don't like that off center. You take the tape for an opponent that defeated an upcoming opponent, a common opponent, and you see what in your playbook fits, what you have in your playbook. If you have something that fits, then you add it to your call sheet, your game plan. If you don't have it, you discuss with your staff on whether or not you want to add it. So this is not uncommon for coaches to do it. They do it at every level. You know what I'm saying? They watch film, common opponents, see what the opponent was successful at, and they figure out what they can add. So this is one of the reasons for this exercise for me, because I'm always trying to practice, you know what I'm saying, what we do in the coaching profession anyway. So that being said, let me try and get like 12 personnel, tight end here, tight end there, one running back, 2 tight ends under center. They're establishing a style of play, right? They're setting a tone. That's what personnel grouping does. And let's see how they attack it. This first drive. A little bit inside zone, and getting busy right off the bat. You know what I'm saying? You're sending the message, right? You're setting things up already. Now, what I want you guys to think about in the comment section is, especially those that's followed me for a while, you see that first inside zone play. What is your counter play off of that? Let me know in the comments what y'all would do as a counter play off of your inside zone play. Already, you should have your script, you should have your initial plays, but when you have success off a play, you should already be thinking about your counter plays, because what's going to happen is if you're successful in your first drive, defensive coordinator is going to come back and look at, hey, this is what they ran down the field on us. They were successful. I need to adjust. Either I need to adjust by slanting the defensive line, run blitzing, or I need to add bodies to the box. So already you have to be thinking about your counter plays. as an offensive coordinator. Second play, we're in the gun. But even though you're in the gun, do we change personnel? Nope. 12 personnel. Tight end still 12 personnel. Running back, wide receivers out here. Let's see what they're doing. Let's see what Shane Waldron is doing to this Detroit Lions defense. He's still running the ball. First drive, either through the gun or under center, he's running the ball, right? Now you're coming out here, one tight end, one running back, multiple wide receivers, 11 personnel. Detroit still sending single high safety at you, right? Probably cover three because these guys are off a little bit. They're off and they're playing with leverage that'll allow them to open up and run to their outer thirds. So let's see how Seattle attacks it. Little mesh right there. Quick outs, right? Quick outs, easy catch, run and catch, getting you those short yardage, right? I don't know if many of you watched the Green Bay game last night and or watched the San Francisco game last night, but one of the things that's a staple in that West Coast style offense, that's a true staple that I want y'all to pay attention to is when Seattle does pass the ball, watch how it is with plays like this. I want y'all to pay attention to, and we're going to pay particular attention to the three-step drop, the quarterback step drops, and see if they're in concert with the wide receiver routes and the distance of the routes they're running. See the combination, the route combination that Shane Waldron gives, right? If he gives you an out here, what is this route? And then what is this route? And are these routes working in concert? Meaning, are they connecting the quarterback's eyes? Are the routes connecting the quarterback's eyes? Do you have an out? You have an out, you have a nine, and then do you have something leading back to leading the quarterback's eyes back to and connecting the quarterback's eyes for you? So let's pay attention to this route combination right here. We don't skip over anything. We got an out. See what I'm talking about? Listen, listen. We already having a moment right here. Somebody came in the comment section of the last video and said, Coach, I've never heard anybody talk about coaching, connecting the quarterback's eyes, right? Connecting the quarterback's eyes. Watch this route combination right here. I'm gonna tell you about connecting the quarterback's eyes. Slow motion, snap of the ball. You're gonna get a out right here. I think it's gonna be you get an out right here. You get a post right here, and you got an in breaking route right here, and you got an in breaking right here. What does that do for your quarterback? So for all my Justin Fields read slow people out there, right, that want to go with that narrative, I want you to check when we go through Luke Getsy's tape and see does he connect Justin's eyes with his route combinations? Meaning, if I'm reading from left to right, do my routes naturally connect my eyes and move smoothly, or do I have to use the entire width of the field, 53 and 1/3 yards width of the field to connect my eyes? So do I get to go a natural progression from left to right and go out, post, in breaking, up? Is it a natural flow, or do I have to skip my eyes all over the place? Meaning backside here, would I have a guy sitting here and running away from my eyes? Is this guy running away from my eyes from my progression? So you got to out, post. This guy is running to my eyes. This guy's running to my eyes. That's making, look at these routes right here. So if he doesn't go here, he goes here. If this is not open, naturally he goes here. If that's not open, it goes here. So coordinating matters. Route combinations matter. I need to put that on a hoodie or sweatshirt. Route combinations matter. Route combinations matter. You see how easy this is? I'm not going to lead the witness. But I'm already seeing the small details. The small details. You got 3rd and 2. You got 3rd and 2. You got the defense in the compromised position, 3rd and short, right? So one of the things I noticed last night watching San Francisco and watching that team up north is what the offensive coordinators do for those quarterbacks is they always try to get them in 3rd and short situations. So the throw, if you're going to throw the ball on 3rd and whatever, It's not pressure to get the ball down the field, and then you make the defensive coordinator think about whether he wants to send pressure or not, because you can get burned with the run on pressure or a screen, or you can get burned deep. The offense is in control right now. You can take a shot right here on 3rd and 2, or you can just play to get the first down. You're in control. You're playing with leverage right here. As the offensive coordinator, you're calling the game with leverage right now with 3rd and 2. And this is one of the situations where I tweeted that the team up north does a good job for that quarterback up there, because he only asks him to make big throws and play. He allows him to play in control, because he always leaves him in 3rd and 4 or less. Now, when they had penalties last night, you'll see that the kid struggles, because when he got to go 3rd and 10, 3rd and 12, 3rd and 15. So what you do is you run the ball on first down and get those easy yards, or the last play, the quick out, get those easy 4 or 5 yards on first down. So let's see how Shane Waldron handles this 3rd down. Oh, they got a penalty, timeout or something, penalty flag. All right, let's move on. Oh, first down. So the defense did something funky, gave him a first down. So listen, new drive, new series. What is Shane doing here? What is Shane doing here? What is the personnel grouping? What is the personnel grouping? 1 tight end, 2 tight end, 3 tight ends, 13 personnel back under center, right? Versus a base defense, 3, 4. They got the nickel or safety. Oh, they got the corner squeezed in, right? So versus an 8-man box. Somebody said Brad Biggs. By the way, shout out to Greg Braggs, who, if you watch my last video, Coach T had a bone head move. And I said many a times Greg Bragg's name. And Greg is my guy. He's a friend of the show. And I always get him and Bragg Biggs mixed up. I meant to say Bragg Biggs. But if you listen to people like Brad Biggs, they say you can't run versus an 8-man box. I don't remember what happened on this play. I breezed through these videos. Let's see how Seattle chose to attack this 8-man box. Now 7-man box. It's normal to run against a 7-man box, right? But again, you run the ball on first down. Again, you establishing the style of play, but also you want to stay ahead on down and distance. There must have been a penalty right here because we got 2nd and 10. So 2nd and 10, what does Shane do right here? Because now you're already behind on down and distance. What do you do right here? Do you wet the bed and try to get all 10 yards back? How do you get yourself back on schedule? Because again, the goal is not to get 10 yards. The goal is to get 6 or 5 right here to put yourself in a position where you have leverage on the DC right here. So we going with what? What's the personnel group? 11 personnel again. Let's see how he attacks this 2nd and 10. Hits his back foot, right? He's on his back foot. One of the things you want to see when we do the Luke Getsy tape is he's hit his back foot. Is there anybody breaking now? Right? This route is already broke. And this guy, I don't know. He's looking. So 2.5 of the routes are broken. Let's call it. All right. They're breaking for the ball. They're looking for the ball. Because again, we have the holds the ball narrative out there but there's a whole orchestra concert that needs to happen that has alignment and agreement between the quarterback and the wide receivers in these situations. And Gino goes to his check down. Let's see this again. The other part is always leaving answers, right? Always leaving answers. So you got your 3 routes right here. Whatever this is on a protection scheme. What is this? The protection. So 5-man protection. 5-man protection. You leak a back out and just have them sit. Make it an easy throw, right? Zone coverage against zone coverage. Easy answers. Does he get us to first down? See, 3rd and 5 would have been good. But on 2nd and 10, you get the first down off of a check down, right? I'm not seeing a whole lot that I'm hating. I'm seeing nuance differences between what we do, but again, I don't want to lead the witness. Y'all called it out. All right, so we have two backs, 20 20 personnel, two backs, no tight ends, 20 personnel. It's a unique formation. This might be a tight end, so it might be 11 personnel still, but it could be considered 20 or 20 or 11. I think that's a tight end. So if it's a tight end, it's 11 personnel still, right? Let's see what Shane got going on here. All right. Set looked like a 5-7 stop drop. You're really trying to get something deep here, right? He's really trying to get something deep. He's trying to get some chunk yards right here. He's feeling confident, right? And this is against cover 3. And remember, cover 3, this guy has middle third. This guy has outer third all the way to the end zone. This guy has outer third all the way to the end zone. And against cover 3, you're not going to really necessarily try and go over the head of cover 3, but you will challenge it to take what they wanted. So he's knowing, if I run these wide receivers deep and I do like a deep comeback, it's going to be there for it, because they have to guard the deep as their first responsibility. They have to guard the entire third of the field. So again, smart on his part to try and get a deep. Now, the other part, the most important part of this though, is with these deep combos, they understand that these guys right here can hold up. And if they can't hold up, if I max protect this, that's 5, 6, 7. So pay attention to the protection on the deep combo route right here. See if they go with 6-man pro or 7-man pro to get the deeper passes down the field. Because remember, the blocking, the quarterback steps, and the wide receiver the wide receiver depth have to be in concert. The wide receiver depth, all those things have to be in concert. Boom. So you get 7-man protection for the most part, a chip and release down here, but by all measures, 7-man, right? And you get a deeper route combination, right? If you're going to try and go down the field, you have to, right? KYP, right? KYP, you got to know your personnel, know if your offensive line can hold up in 5, 6, or 7-man protection and get yourself down the field. Block, use however many personnel you need to understand the coverage and what routes you can run against that coverage, and then understand how you need to block it in terms of personnel to get yourself down the field. If you're going to take shots, don't take shots with 5 personnel if you ain't got 5 studs up there that can block one-on-ones. It's simple math, right? Back under center, first down. I want y'all to notice this. So anytime he resets his down, Kevin Waldron, anytime he resets his downs, what is he doing? Back under center, right? One tight end. Back under center, though, with 11 personnel, but he's back under center. Has a wide receiver. I think that's wide receiver split closer to the formation in this sort of last nasty look. What does that do for the defensive end? He has to widen to maintain leverage so he can play contain right here. So he's setting them up. What does he do out of it? Back to running the ball. First down, another first down run. And remember, it doesn't have to be always successful. It doesn't have to be a big banger play, but those are like, in boxing, those are like the equivalent to body shots in boxing, right? You keep throwing them body blows, and they might not be landing, they might not be affecting nothing in the first round, but by the fourth quarter, end of the third, fourth quarter, those body shots going to be hurting, right? They're going to make you react to those body shots. So even with not having great chunk plays, he's not giving up on the run. All right. So here we got is this a little fly motion? Coverage is shifting over. What is he doing off of this motion? Oh, they got a penalty. Somebody wet the bed. 2nd and 9. Somebody wet the bed on 2nd and 9. So he goes back to 2nd and 14. Uh 10 personnel, doubles look, double stack, right? We got a double stack look right here. So we're going double stack nasty. What are you trying to do when you bring wide receivers in to the tight end right here? You're creating real estate to work with on the outside. So you can not only work this right here, but you can work this right here too. So in this look, especially towards the boundary, you bring these guys in towards the boundary so you can give yourself some more real estate to work with right here. So double stack nasty out of 10 personnel. Let's see what we got going on right here. Boom. And you see, again, you just need to get some yards back. He's on his back foot. Guy already breaking. Right? Easy money. Hey, get it to your tight end. Let him fall for it for 2 or 3 more yards. Make life easier for your quarterback. They send pressure on this, right? What's the personnel grouping? Personnel grouping is 10 personnel again. Trips right, right? Detroit's dialing up pressure. Look like they see the pressure coming. We already got guys breaking. You see the dig route is already breaking. It's already breaking. There's no need for him to hold the ball, right? He has a guy open already, and they running this like it looks like they may be running this like some kind of screen, but you realize he's not even on his back foot yet, and you have routes breaking open already before the quarterback gets back. He's taking a shot right there on a single on the backside. Nice. That's one of the advantages of trips, right? One of the advantages of trips because when you run trips right here and you used to running 2-man, 2 high safety, which Detroit's not been running, they've been running single high safety, but you got to figure out what you're going to do with this trips right here. If you add in this is one of, let me take a step back. This is a benefit of adding the ball right here. Because if they know you can run the ball on them, they're going to add a man to the box and play single high safety, right? Regardless of what the situation is. You go trips right here, and they've added a man to box. Now, this safety has to respect the trips. He has to respect the trips. If they were in 2 high safety, this guy would go over here. You have a guy over here. But Detroit is concerned with them running the ball. So they're going to go single high safety looks, right? But this still has to come over here. This is pre-snap. Pre-snap, if I'm watching a game and I'm really paying attention to coverage, pre-snap, I'm already guessing he's coming over here because the safeties move because of the formation. It's like making it easy, super easy on the quarterback. Look, the safety can't get all the way back over to the other side of the field because he had to respect the trips. Somebody got a penalty right here, and they just run it in. Oh, they got a penalty right here. How does he attack? Look, they made so many mistakes on this drive. Seattle did. And Shane Waldon. Why did I call him Kevin? Why did I want to call him Kevin? Anyway, Shane got him back in position on this drive. Anytime they had a penalty, I've seen 3 penalties so far already. Y'all got to forgive me. It's been the end of my work day. So if I'm mixing up names, it's like that. All right. So 11 personnel, again, under center, resetting it down on 1st and 10. Yet again, on 1st down, after resetting it down, what does Shane do? Back under center with 11 personnel. How does he attack them? Success or not, he going to run the ball. He's going to send a message, and this idiot gets a penalty for throwing the guy after the play. It's going to cost his team. All right, here we go. 21 personnel, pistol up, pistol gun. All right. Motion out of the backfield. We're going to get man-to-man coverage across the board. Zero coverage. We got everybody up. And let's see if we can just beat somebody. Taking a shot. Pass interference. All right. Detroit wet in the bed on this drive. Back under center. We're playing bully ball. There you go. Gets tight end. Running back goes airborne. Comes up short. I think y'all what happens next. Again, can you run the ball versus 8-man boxes? Can you this I think is a 9-man boxes. Can you run the ball versus it? Touchdown. Y'all see it is, man. That's the first drive for you right there. That's Shane Shane Waldon, not Kevin Waldon. Y'all let me know what y'all seeing in the chat. Y'all let me know how and the difference that y'all seeing versus how we um choose to attack these coverages, right? And I notice anything, right? See if y'all notice any difference in how we choose to attack this team. Now we scored on our first drive too, but philosophically, how and the style you play matters too. You know what I'm saying? Some of them are easy, some of them are sustainable, some of it flows and is in concert. Is it with the rhythm? As an offensive play caller, are you telling a good story? Are you leading the defensive coordinator in a trap? Are you setting plays up? Right? All that, how you play matters, right? But you can't argue with the results either. Luke did score, so we coming out and gun, right? Motioning Cole over to the doubles. Think we bring them back. Getting Justin out on the move, right? So what's the challenge with this? Already you're in 2nd and 10. Already in your 2nd and 10, you got to get your young quarterback yards. You got to get the rhythm. You got to play fast. You got to play with a rhythm. You got to play on time. You got to get your guy, you know what I'm saying, within rhythm. Because right now, even if you run the ball right now and say the defense comes with a run blitz and they stuff you and say you only get 1 yard, 2 yards, you're already having to play 2nd and 8, right? You're already having to play 2nd and 8 and or 3rd and 8, 3rd and 7. Like, you know, here we go. He goes with the quarterback. Let's call it quarterback sweep. I hate that play, by the way. And I'm not even exaggerating it. I just think teams look for it from us right now. And you got backs that's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Again, why not get under center? This is one of the things I noticed on tape. I'm going to see if y'all notice it too. Like it seems like there's no inner, like there's no. How do I put this? When you're calling plays, you're not cognizant of matriculating the ball down the field. It's like I could get 10 yards on this play, I can get 15 yards on this play, or I can get 7 yards on the play. It's not a whole lot consistently where I see where we get the 3, 4, 5 yard gains that set us up for good plays on 3rd down. And I've been watching this tape for a while. Now I like when we use zone read. I'm not going to be critical of this because I like we do zone read with Justin. But again, for me, just zone read, whether you give it, whether you keep it, um, it's still a condiment concept to me, right? I'm not majoring in zone reads and RPOs for an entire football game. It's a package I have that's on the side. That's me philosophically. You know what I'm saying? You meet another coordinator, they may think otherwise. For me, it's a condiment package. I'm not majoring on it. You know what I'm saying? And I get triggered when I see zone read anyway because I lost the state championship that way. Or I did actually lost the state semifinal game because of zone read and RPOs. Um, so here we got the quick fly motion. We're going with a basic zone read. Boom. Aiden Hutchinson crashes down. Justin does the right thing, pulls it and gets busy up in the gap. Makes that guy look silly. And yeah, I like it. I like it. I like it on 3rd and 1. I like it on 3rd and 2. I like it in the goal zone or red zone when you're into goal to goal situations. I like it in situational football situations, not, you know, first down. Here we go. Short mesh, end result, net gain. Okay. So this is how you see there's a net gain right there on that play. That's how the typical fan would watch football and be like, oh, yeah, that was a net gain. But let's break down the anatomy of this play. Let's break down the anatomy of this play. 11 personnel. Yeah, 11 personnel. We got this doubles, nasty look. We got everybody, you know what I'm saying, squoze into the tackles and tight ends. So you can create some space to work with right here. It's 1st and 10. We're back in gun again. We're in 1st and 10, back in gun again. Let's see how this, let's see Justin's drop. Let's see the protection first. Sorry, guys. Got the motion. What's the protection? Oh, this is zone replay. My bad. I'm sorry, guys. All right, here we go. Same look, sort of. All right. You got cold blocking, chipping, kind of fake mesh right here. Justin, back foot. You got an in breaking route right here. Are these routes in concert? So it looks like it's a left to right read. He has left, DJ, um, Darnell Mooney. I think this is one of the ones. I don't know if he could see, but I think this is one of the ones he could have hit if he could see past all this mess going on in here. Um, by all intents and purposes, you got to hit that. You got to stick in there a little bit. Stick in there a little bit. If you can see, hit that, right? Hit that right there. Ain't nobody getting no break on that. You got to hit that if you can see it, right? You had a breaking route. You had a breaking route. I'm not sure what he did down here with this, with what's his name? DJ Moore's route. What DJ had? Yeah, you got the dig, not the dig. You got the dagger, you got dagger post combo. See, I like this one right here because his eyes are in concert. This is kind of running away from. This is kind of running away from the route a little bit, but it's not really because any two in breaking routes, one of them should be open, right? But you got to stick in there, right? Especially if you can see. Again, I don't know if you can see over this garbage right here, but you got to get tall and deliver this one. I'm not letting you out. I'm not letting you out on that one. That's a Luke Getsy win right there. I'm gonna give him the rare. It's still 1st and 10. I want to see you run the ball on 1st and 10, but from a result standpoint, yeah. But what are we setting up? I mean, what are we setting up? I don't remember. Have we run the ball yet? Outside the quarterback. Like it seemed like it's parking lot football a little bit. And y'all know, I know it sounds like I'm being really critical, but it has to flow. It has to be some kind of concert to it. It has to be run. This everything. Here's the saying: everything looks the same with 1,000 different results, right? So, is the defensive coordinator guessing? Are the defensive linemen guessing? Are they guessing? Or are these guys just pinning their ears back because you're in gun and they just coming after the quarterback? Are these guys honoring the run first? Are they playing run first on their way to the quarterback? Are they just coming after the quarterback up front? Right? He's right into his pass rush move already. That's making their job easy for him. Break, hit it, man. Hit it. Hit it. You got 3 options. Hit it. Hit something. 3 breakers right there. Hit something. That one, The route combination, I'm not giving him flack for. He had 3 breakers. Good. Okay, so I'm gonna be super hard on this play right here, right? I'm gonna be super hard on this play. And then watch this. This is where y'all gonna probably cook me in the comments and saying, Coach, you doing too much because we got 10 yards or 12 yards on the play. I get it, but what are we setting up right here? Are we just calling plays or are we trying to set something up? Right? It's a great result, but we still playing like 2-minute football, parking lot, throw the ball all over the yard. Great result, but run the ball on first down, man. Run the damn ball. I'm sorry. I know I'm nitpicking, but come on, man. Make it easier. We have the one of the best rushing attacks in the league. You know what I'm saying? Look at the what's the word we can use for this? Let's look at what is the difficulty rating on this play? You gotta fake the mesh, pivot, reverse, throw it to a moving receiver on the move. Like, I get it, but it's too fancy. Now you get in here and you play some ball, man. 12 personnel, 21 personnel. Make them think about some stuff. And this is always the result when we do this. Always the result when we do this. Somebody's falling for it for 5, 6, 7 yards. We average over 4 yards per carry. Back under center again. What is this? 11 personnel, back under center. Play action, multiple options. Still, and here's the thing, right? Let's go back to these last 2 plays. Because y'all are like, Coach T bitching and moaning. Yeah, I am. But this is it just philosophically, this is what I'm talking about right here. Watch this play right here. Where we go the quick, you know what I'm saying? The quick toss to the strength. We get that, right? That's a foundational play. And then we come back next down under center again. Anything you do to this side from under center, they have to respect it. Watch these guys respond to this action. Make these guys play the run and respect the run because you just run the ball. Look how they collapse. Look at all this wasted traffic. And we're not even going to talk about why the rookie wide receiver is going out to. We're not even talking about that. Personnel matters. I said that earlier today. But look at this. The reason why this works is because you set it up. Now, we got to get people open out here. He probably did have somebody open. I don't know. Or instead of having him block him, just have him come in here and sit down somewhere. Right? He's not doing nothing out there anyway, man. Get him in a route combo. But, okay. People gonna be like, I'm being too hard, but I don't care, bro. Run the ball. No, Justin, that's not a touchdown. Run the ball, though. Even run it out of gun. Back under center. What are we doing? Play action. I like it. I like it. If he now see, that's the one we got. Oh, by the way, let's see if y'all can see me. I was in that end zone, by the way. I was somewhere over there in that end zone where that pass interference happened. I was up here somewhere. But yeah, I was like right here. I was like right beyond the camera view. That might be me right there. That big orange shirt on, so I was hard to miss. Anyway, yeah, pulled him by the rear end and Got the pass interference. That's it. But see, you can run you can run what you want, man, out of you can run what you want out of the right personnel groupings. We have guys that are monsters blocking, right? You got Mercedes Lewis, Cole Komet, Darnell Wright all over in here. Y'all think this is not going to be a win? You crazy. And you bring the big blocking wide receiver in, right? So that's philosophically the difference. Now, I'm hard on Luke because I don't understand the philosophy. Um, I don't understand the philosophy of all that gun, all that, you know what I'm saying, doing what you're doing. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, the good coordinators make life easier for your quarterback, regardless of experience. And Gino's been in the league for years, right? And you could say, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? This guy should know how to play in any kind of offense there is. And you see still Shane makes life easier for him, right? Through you know what I'm saying, making sure he's calling a good coordinated game plan. So that's all I wanted to show y'all. I just wanted to show y'all. I was going to do 15 plays, but I see this is taking 48 minutes, and I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to do over an hour. So we're going to jump down, be on tomorrow with the guests. Like I said, Nomad Networking. I'll come back Wednesday with another opponent of the Chicago Bears that beat the Detroit Lions. I think it's going to be Baltimore Ravens, and we're going to compare and look at how the Ravens coordinator chose to attack the Detroit Lions versus how we chose to do it. Shout out to all y'all in the chat. Shout out to Burleesmo. You guys are y'all making the program going. And then we keeping these, we're keeping the reality what it is, man. Regardless of what happens with the quarterback, you know what I'm saying? I support the Chicago Bears. I believe in the GM. I believe he's going to do the right things for the team. We're in a great position heading next year. But we can talk about all that tomorrow. Again, thanks for hanging out with me, man. And until next time, y'all know what it is. It's always beers up. Cheers, my friend, because it's beers up and bears down. We'll talk soon, man. And Coach T, we out of here. Peace.